guests and media. It is with immense pleasure that we gather here for the inauguration of the student residence and unveiling of the plaque at the old campus by our chief guest, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India. Thank you. Please take your seats. I request the audience to be seated. Namaskar and a very good morning. I, Shoumi Bishi, on behalf of Exime University Fraternity, welcome you all to the inauguration of the student residence at the old campus, Exime University, Bhubaneswar. As we stand on the threshold of this new chapter, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this point. We owe a debt of gratitude to all those who have contributed their time, talent, and resources to make this vision a reality. Please put your hands together to welcome our respected chief guest, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India. We are indeed honored to have him here for this significant milestone. We welcome our respected guest of honor, Sri Suryabanshi Suraj, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha. We welcome Dr. Sasmit Patra, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha. We welcome Shri V. Murlidharan, Honorable Member of Parliament. We welcome Shri Dushmant Kumar Swain, Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Odisha, and Member, Board of Governors, Exime University, Bhubaneswar. We welcome Shri Raghunath Jagdala, Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Odisha, and Member, Board of Governors, Exime University, Bhubaneswar. We welcome Mr. Jose Parayankan, Member, Board of Governors, Exime University. We welcome Father S. George S.J., Director, XLRI, Jamshedpur. We welcome Father Anthony R. Ovary, S.J., Vice Chancellor, Exime University. And we welcome our Registrar, Father S. Anthony Raj, S.J., Exime University. Thank you. To honor tradition and seek divine blessings for this occasion, we now invite our esteemed dignitaries, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Shri Suryabanshi Suraj, Dr. Sasmit Patra, Shri V. Murlidharan, and our Vice Chancellor, Father Anthony R. Ovary, S.J., to join us in the glorious ceremony of lighting the lamp. Thank you, everyone. Let us now come together in harmony as we offer a prayer song, seeking divine blessings for this gathering and the path ahead. The audience may please rise. Thank you, choir, for the wonderful rendition. To extend a formal welcome, I now invite Father Anthony R. Ovary S.J., Vice Chancellor, Exime University, Bhubaneswar, to deliver the welcome address. Father, please.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor and a privilege for me to stand before you today on this auspicious occasion. On behalf of the entire Exime University community, I extend a warm welcome, profound welcome to each one of you present here today. I am truly delighted to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India. Sir, it is an absolute honor to have you with us today. Despite your incredibly busy schedule, your presence here today is a matter of great joy for all of us. Please join me giving him a big round of applause for his graciousness in joining us today. It is with immense pleasure that I welcome our young and dynamic Sri Suryabanshi Suraj, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha. We at Exime University are truly privileged to have you with us. Your vision and passion for advancing higher education, particularly in aligning with the Honorable Chief Minister Sri Mohan Charan Maji's mission of making Odisha a model of excellence in higher education, are deeply inspiring. It is with great personal joy that I welcome Dr. Sasmit Patra, Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha. Dr. Patra, it is always a moment of pride for us to see you rise in your career, and we are truly delighted to have you back at Exime University today. Your journey from being a member of our community here to now serving the nation is a source of inspiration to all of us. We pray that you continue to ascend the steps of success and service to society. We are also graced by the presence of Shri V. Murlidharan, Member of Parliament. Sir, it gives us great pleasure to welcome you. We are deeply honored that you have traveled all the way from Kerala to be with us today. Your commitment to public service continues to inspire all of us, and we are thrilled to have you here on this special occasion. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Sri Dusmanta Kumar Swain, Honorable MLA and Member of the Board of Governors, Exime University, and Sri Raghunath Jagdala, Honorable MLA and Member of the Board of Governors, Exime University, for their unwavering support, invaluable guidance, and constant encouragement in advancing the vision and mission of the university. Their dedication and commitment have been instrumental in shaping the university's progress. I also extend a warm welcome to Mr. Jose Prayangan, esteemed member of our Board of Governors. Mr. Prayangan is a visionary leader and an industrialist whose guidance and insights have been a constant source of inspiration for all of us at Exime University. We are grateful for your ongoing support and leadership, which significantly contributes to the growth and success of this institution. A special welcome to Father S. George, Director of XLRI Jamshedpur, for joining us today despite his busy schedule. Your presence here is a testament to your care and support for Exime University, and we are truly honored to have you with us. To all the distinguished members of the Board of Governors, deans, faculty colleagues, staff members, students, and alumni, I offer my deepest appreciation for your continued dedication and contribution to the institution. A special note of gratitude to the members of the print and electronic media for being here today and supporting the growth of Exam University in various ways. Exam University, established under the Xavier University Odisha Act 2013 and its Amendment Act 2021, carries forward the 38 years legacy of Xavier Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. Recognized as one of the premier B schools in the country, Exam University has now emerged as the first Jesuit university in India. Spread across 75 acres of land in 2 campuses, the university is committed to delivering quality education to deserving and meritorious students, fostering innovation and nurturing leaders who will contribute to the just, equitable, and sustainable society. Today, we inaugurate a state-of-art student residence at our old campus, a 16-storied marvel with a built-up area of 28,689 square meters. This facility is a testament to our commitment to providing our students with a world-class living, learning environment. The student residence has got 964 single rooms, an indoor basketball and badminton court, an indoor activity hall, an outdoor activity room, a gymnasium, dining facilities with a kitchen, student association rooms, a dispensary with sick rooms, food courts, and essential service like laundry room, saloon, mementos corners, etc. These facilities are designed to ensure that our students not only excel academically, but also grow holistically, fostering a sense of community well-being. As we inaugurate this remarkable facility, we express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to its realization. Our Board of Governors, architects, contractors, and the entire Exam University community. We are also deeply honored to have Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Minister of Education, and Sri Suraj, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, grace this occasion as our chief guest and guest of honor respectively. Your presence today is a source of immense inspiration and encouragement for us. As we gather today to celebrate the achievement of Exam University, we do so in the spirit of growth, collaboration, and shared vision for the future of higher education. We are grateful to all our esteemed guests and dignitaries for their continued support, and we look forward to engaging in meaningful discussions and initiatives that will drive the future of this great institution. Once again, thank you all for being here. Your presence today means a lot to all of us. Together, let's continue striving for excellence in education and contributing to the progress of society. Thank you. May God bless all of us.
Thank you, Father, for welcoming the gathering. It is deeply appreciated. Going ahead, I humbly request Dr. Sasmit Patra, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, to address us with a few words.
Thank you so much. You made my life easy saying I have to say a few words. I'm grateful for that. Honorable Chief Guest and Honorable Union Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Honorable Guest of Honor, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha, Sri Suraj Suryabanshi ji, Honorable former Union Minister and Member of Parliament, Shri V. Murlidharan ji, Honorable MLA, Shri Dushmant Kumar Swain ji, who was a member of the Board of Governors, Exam University, Honorable MLA, Shri Raghunath Jagdala ji, Honorable Member, Board of Governors, Exam University, Father Anthony R. Overy, Vice Chancellor of the University, Mr. Jose Parekin, Member Board of Governors, XIM, Father S. George, Director, XLRI and Member Board of Governors, Registrar, faculty, staff, students, members of the press and media. It feels like coming back home. And when one comes back home, I'm never a guest at XIMB. I'm a part and parcel of you. I started my journey from XIM, and always coming back here and interacting is a privilege and an honor. I don't have many words to say, but one thing I will say, and probably it is relevant today more than ever. During the Silver Jubilee celebrations of XIM, when XIM became 25 years old, we had a Silver Jubilee celebrations at the auditorium. And at that point of time, I was a faculty, and I had the privilege of meeting the then founder director of XIM University, XIMB in fact, Xavier Institute of Management Bhubaneswar, Father Romuald D'Souza. And I asked Father Romuald D'Souza that, Father, 1986, why did you decide to come here? He said, Sasmit, in 1986, when I came here and the government showed us a piece of land, it was a marshy place. It was a place infested with snakes. It was an infested, which was so marshy, it was very difficult to lay the foundations. So I asked him, why then did you decide to do that? To which the founder director of this institution, who laid the bricks into the ground, he said, I stood there, I prayed, and God showed me an opportunity. That is XIM University today, ladies and gentlemen, that you are witnessing. So today what we see ingrained in the ground, and I'm very thankful to Father Anthony for inviting me for the inauguration of the student residences at the old campus. I'm reminded of that very day when XIMB became XIM University. And I'll just tell that anecdote. I don't have to give a speech to my family, my Xavier family here. I'll just give you that small anecdote and I'll close. Me, the then director of XIMB, and another colleague, Professor Asit, we were at the state secretariat. And debate was going on in the Odisha Vidhan Sabha for the transfer or the legislation of XIMB to become XIM University. And when on that fateful night, when finally the assembly passed the XIM, it was actually Xavier University then, Xavier University Act, and we thanked God and we came back. And the very next day we drove to this place. There was nothing here. It was a barren piece of land. I have seen that barren piece of land. And I've seen the opportunity that XIM has become today when we are standing here where there stood a barren piece of land. So this is what XIMB stands for. This is what Xavier Institute of Management stands for. You stand for excellence. You stand for perception. You stand for the best. And to provide that, you do have a tremendous amount of capacity. And the way you have blessed the people of Odisha and India, please continue to do so. I'll just close saying one word for the Honorable Union Minister of Education. It's my privilege and honor that he is here today. For many times I thought, how we can have the Honorable Minister here. He was extremely busy. But his heart is always for the people of Odisha. And he said, Sir Smith, whenever there is an opportunity, I'll be the first person to go. His appointments were cancelled. He came here specifically to see that XIM continues to grow and aligns with the broader vision of the growth of a Viksit Bharat in 2047. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir, for your very thoughtful reflections, and we deeply value your association with XIM University. It would be a privilege to hear a few words from Shri V. Murlidharan, Honorable Member of Parliament. Sir, please.
The chief guest of this morning, the Honorable Union Minister for Education, Government of India, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, the guest of honor of this event, Sri Suryabanshi Surajji, the Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha, Honorable MLAs and the members of the board, Sri R. Jagdalaji, Sri D.S. Swainji, the member of the board of XIM University, Sri Jose Pariyankanji, the Vice Chancellor of XIM University, Father Anthony R. Uvariji, the Registrar of XIM University, Shri Father S. Anthony Raji, the Director of XLRI, Shri Father George, other dignitaries on and off the dais, friends, brothers and sisters, namaskaram to all of you. It's a great delight to be here on this morning when the 1,000 rooms of the students' residence is getting inaugurated by Shri Dharmendra Pradhanji. I would consider this occasion to be momentous on two counts. One is, I feel this will be one of the largest student residences across India and especially this part of India. And that too by the hands of Shri Dharmendra Pradhanji. He is known for two things. He has been espousing the cause of Purvodaya, the development of the eastern part of India. And the Prime Minister has always been saying, India can become a developed country only when the east of India gets developed. So, Dharmendra Pradhanji has been spearheading that movement for the last many years. And he is also credited for his past achievements. As the Minister of Petroleum, he was the longest serving minister in the Petroleum Ministry for 7 years in the whole of India's independent India. Because Petroleum Ministry is a ministry where nobody would continue for that many years because of many reasons. The fact that Dharmendra Pradhanji continued there shows the capability, the sincerity, and the transparency by which he managed the affairs. And he is also known for providing clean cooking energy to crores of people across the country, the Ujjwala Yojana. And now, under his leadership, under the leadership of the Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, we are on the threshold of India becoming a developed nation. And for India to become developed nation, Indian educational institutions are becoming a global attraction, global centers of learning. And during the last few years, we have seen the IITs getting established in foreign lands. Earlier, Indians used to travel to various foreign countries to have education. Now, the world has started looking for Indian education institutions, Indian centers of learning. They have started coming to India. Prime Minister has raised a slogan of making India the skill capital of the world, creating global centers of excellence, global centers of education in India. And for that to happen, we need to have good infrastructure. Without good infrastructure, you cannot have such centers. And in that context, I consider that this 1,000-room student residence of creating such an infrastructure, which is key for the achievement of creating institutions which will be attracting the whole world to India. This is of paramount importance. So I feel fortunate, I feel happy to be part of this great historic moment. And I would also like to congratulate the management of Xavier Institute of Management for undertaking this effort and having Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji to be the chief guest of this morning. With these words, I offer the best to everyone present here and especially to the XIM Institute, XIM University. Let me conclude with these words. Namaskaram to all of you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your perspectives with us today. We now invite our guest of honor, Sri Suryabanshi Suraj, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha, to share his thoughts with us.
Good morning. Jai Jagannath. In the inauguration of students resident at Old Campus XIM University, we have Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Honorable Patra ji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Anthony R. Uvari ji, Vice Chancellor, XIMB. We do have two of our MLAs, Sri Raghunath Jagdalla, Sri Dushmant Swainji, Director XLRI, Delegate from Mozambique, Register XIMB, and all the dignitaries of the dais, Padma Shri Sudarshan Sahuji and others. I am happy to be here today to inaugurate the XIMB student resident building in Bhubaneswar. The state-of-the-art facility is a testament to the commitment of XIMB to providing world-class infrastructure for our students. With the glorious presence of Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, I would like to utter few words about him. His visionary leadership has been instrumental in shaping India's education and skill development landscape through the tool NEP 2020. His innovative approach and policies have transformed the education sector, making it more inclusive, accessible, and effective. Sri Pradhan has been a tireless advocate for education and skill development, working relentlessly to promote India's human capital. His effort to promote vocational training and skill development have empowered millions of youths, making them job-ready and employable. Thank you, sir, for guiding our nation as well as our state in a direction of making Bharat Vishwaguru. This XIMB student resident building is more than a physical structure. It represents a community that fosters learning, growth, and aspiration. With this type of infrastructure, I think it will promote cross-cultural understanding and exchange also. As the Minister of Higher Education, I am proud to see the institutions like XIMB prioritizing student welfare and development. This residence is a shining example of our efforts to create a holistic learning environment that prepares our students for success in all aspects of their life. I would like to congratulate the entire XIMB community for their tireless effort for making this project reality. I am confident that this residence will become a hub of academic excellence, creativity, and innovation. And I look forward to seeing the impact it will have on our student lives. Thank you. Bande Utkal Janani, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Sir, we thank you for your valuable insights. It is now time for the keynote address. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our chief guest, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, friends. On this auspicious occasion, inauguration of new residency of Javier Institute of Management's old campus, dignitaries in the days, Sri V. Murlidharan ji, Honorable ex-Union Minister of External Affairs and Parliamentary Affairs, our guests of the state, Sri Suryabanshi Suraj, Honorable Higher Education, Sports and Culture Minister of Government of Odisha, my dear friend, Dr. Sasmit Patra, Honorable Member of Parliament representing Odisha in Rajya Sabha, Dr. Sasmit Patra, Honorable MLA Raghunath Jagdala, Dushmanta Naik, those who are representing Odisha's Legislative Assembly in the Board of Management, our guest from Mozambique, Mr. Jose, Father Anthony R. Ubri, Vice Chancellor of this prestigious university, Father Anthony Raj, Registrar of this university, respectable Sudarshan Sahu, the renowned cultural personality of our state, Sri Anshuman Das, ex-chairman cum managing director of NELCO, distinguished faculties, student friends, other invitees, friends from media. Today is a good day for me. The Jesuit Society has invited me, rather than give me an opportunity to be amongst with you, to inaugurate a new building. Anything new is good. And with the spending of more than 132 crore, you have built a state-of-art hostel. And we all are in the, I am told this is the dining space. How many of you are from outside state? Can you, from the students, how many of you are from the outside state? Many of you are from outside state. You all are already staying in this campus. I hope Father Anthony, do you have any time pakhalo? Right, really? In the summers, it is summers. So on my next visit, I am seeking your advance invitation to have pakhalo in this dining space. Then only you will know Odisha. You all are very fortunate to be here in Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar is a very unique place. As a proud Odia, proud Indian, this is old civilizational point of our entire human civilization. This is known as present time, this is known as city of temples, city of art and culture. Friends, this is the present day definition of last few centuries. Sometime I became nostalgic when I interpret, when I think about my own state or my own capital, Bhubaneswar. What is exactly this place? This is place of a great sacrifice. One of the philosophy of this world, this modern world, is today Buddhism. Lord Buddha, he born in the foothill of Himalaya, came towards the mainland, take his Bodhitva somewhere in Bodh Gaya and interpret in somewhere in the Sarnath. That became a philosophy of the contemporary world. Many part of the world is practicing Buddha as a way of life, as a philosophy. And I am proud, this Buddha's globalization, Buddhism's globalization, not Buddha, Buddhism's globalization start, the experiment laboratory is Bhubaneswar. 1000 years ago, the Kalinga war was fought here in this sacred land, in this very place, in this area. In those days, friends, we all are democrats. Democracy has its own interpretation. Democracy is open. When I came yesterday night to Bhubaneswar, I saw the breaking news in TV. President Trump again he has gone to U-turn on tariff. He is representing the most powerful democracy. The America's lifespan is few hundreds years, 300, 400 years. 1000 years ago or centuries ago, in India, we all are practitioners of democracy. In those days, in the period of Kalinga war, there was a democracy in this part of world. There was a collective leadership. There was no specific king. Samrat Ashoka invaded Kalinga. The Kalingan people did not surrender. They fought. There is a folklore, 100,000 soldiers died during the fight. 1,00,000 crore लोगों की जान गई. But Odia people never surrender, and Samrat Ashoka became, they were powerful people, they had pains in those days. They write the history in their own way. Chanda Ashoka became Dharma Ashoka. Nobody writes. Kalinga people never surrender. And you are a management institute. I urge after 1000 years after of that great war, can Xavier Institute of Management research and reinvent the heroic and courageous nature of Odian people? I appeal to this great institute. Just think about that. You are in such a place. When I was going through, who are your alumni? I know 3 gentlemen who were student of XIMB. I know my dear friend Ravi Kumar is a very renowned person today in the global business. He is the CEO of Cognizant. I am told he is a student of this university. I know once I met a gentleman in Singapore. He is the president, today he is the president of S&P Global Market Intelligence. Inquiring about his background, he told me, I spent some time in Bhubaneswar. I asked him, how do you spend some time in Bhubaneswar? Sir, I was a student of Xavier Institute of Management. And I met my dear friend Ratnakar. He is an important part of my thought process. He is a student of XIMB. So in a way, I am benefited, I am a student of XIMB by default. Ratnakar influenced me in many ways about my social thinkings, about the data metrics. So this institute, I have quoted few names. I am told my dear friend Sukumar Misra and his wife are also students of this institution. I know few of them, there are many. This civilizational institution has produced many bright citizens of our universe, I can say. There are no more Indians, there are no more locals, they are global. Sometime Indian has a character. We all are Hanumans. We never know who are we, what capacity we have. Someone has to point out what capacity you have. Xavier's Institute of Management, in 87, that means it is nearing 40 years. 40 years after a decade, we will celebrating the golden jubilee of Xavier Institute of Management in this campus. After becoming a proper university, now you are 10 years old, 11 years old. From 14 to 25, this is 11 years old. So you have a legacy, you have a long history, you have a deep-rooted culture. And today this hostel building is a statement of this long period's achievement. Today Bhubaneswar is an emerging point in the 21st century with a new character. I was explaining about Bhubaneswar in my own way. But what is Bhubaneswar today? If I interpret Bhubaneswar, Bhubaneswar is the resident and the host point of 10 important institutions. IIT is here, AIMS is here, Institute of Life Science is your neighbor. You are here, the prestigious Utkal University is here, the prestigious Ravenshaw University is not far away. Few more private universities are doing well. If I'll name someone, Sambit may put me into the problem. Time is for universities, it is ups and downs. So I am controlling myself, Sasmit, so I am not taking anybody's name. All universities, I am the education minister of the country, so I have to look into all the well-being of my students. So I encourage universities. For that I am here today. I am thankful to all of you. You have invited me to this prestigious institute. So you have more than 10 important Institute of Mathematics is here. Your neighbor is Institute of Physics. Your neighbor is Niger. There are many more. Agriculture University of State is here only. That means this is a host point of sizable talent pool of my country. They all are all India institutions. Students from different parts are coming to this institution like others. That means recently we have concluded Mahakumbha. This is a permanent kumbh of knowledge by inviting and involving all the sets of people in the different part of the country. I wish this hostel will, I am told, I am aging gradually. But I ask Vice Chancellor sir, this is a boys hostel? No, this is co-hostel. Staying in a co-hostel, I am little bit envious about all of you, my dear students. That's a different world. You all will be romantic. You will all be feeling good, but do good things. Be more like Ravi Kumar. Be more like Saugat, be more like Ratnakar and Sukumar. And I know lot of good faculties are also here. Lot of good faculties are here. But friends, now we are implementing the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji through National Education Policy. Just now, Vice Chancellor Antony, Mr. Jones, suggested me one good thing. He told me, sir, there are more than 100 Jesuit Institute of Higher Education in this country. And Father George, did I take your name in the beginning or not? I am sorry. I am a poor student. So I had been to Father George University recently. No, it is not become a university. I am behind them to make it as university. XLR is a great institution. Recently, when they completed 75th years concluding program, they invited me. I spent a whole day with them. I came to know about the good impact of Jesuit institutions in the different part of country. Father Anthony, Mr. Director, both of you, I request both of you, Mr. Jose, and I request Murlidharan ji to coordinate. We must implement national education policy in right letter and spirit in toto, because this national education policy is going to create global responsible citizens. This document is not only for India. When Prime Minister Modi presided over the G20 last year, he envisioned a new forum, Global South. What does it mean? Global South means all the emerging economy of the world, all the underdeveloped country of the world. Prime Minister Modi put all of them in a common platform. This is Global South. We have to take care of the Global South. We have to think about their future. We have to think about their sustainability, their livelihood, their food security, their education standards. That responsibility lies with us. Then we have to implement NEP right and with proper spirit. Friends, NEP recommend the education has to be multidisciplinary. It has to be more open, more flexible. Many new features in higher education ecosystem has developed. And I will be more than happy if Jesuit institution will come to one platform. I assure you, Government of India would like to work with you and let you organize a good meeting as soon as possible. I will spend a whole day with all my senior officials from Government of India, Ministry people and UGC, AICT, everybody will be there. Then we will create a new ecosystem in Jesuit institutions. Also, I request to organize schools. You organize good network among the Jesuit schools. I think Loyola is your network. So all these kind of school education institutions should come together. So you are a Institute of Business Management. So I do have my own little business. You must implement NEP. You are implementing NEP, but organize a conference. My last expectation, as always I said, I am a proud Indian. I am also a proud Odia. What do I get out of your institution? You have developed so many good students. I am thankful to you. You have developed a new academic culture in the state. I am thankful to you. But I am not satisfied. You have a new campus. You have no more than 4,000 to 5,000 students here today. More than 150 talent pools as a faculty member here. You all are authority, you all are experts. Your flagship program is 3. Business management, human resource management and rural management. I put up a challenge in front of you. Do you know what happened in last 2 years? Sasmit was in charge till 2014 June. Now we are in charge in after 2014, 2024, 14, 20, up to till 24. There was a model in the state. Today, in a democracy, people have chosen a different model. This is a reality of the society. In current financial year, today is the 7th March. 23 days more are there to end March. But last 1 year, in comparison to previous year, what happened? Let me put a information or a fact in front of you. I expect something on that from you. What is that? In the 2 front, Odisha is a paddy procurement state. In the Kharif season, and after rainy season, in Odisha, we are supposed to procure around 65 to 70 lakh metric ton paddy from the farmers. This year, we have assured citizens to give 800 input assistance from state budget. In the history of Odisha's budget, in history of Odisha's public policy, Odisha has given 800 rupees. Previous year, per quintal paddy was 2200 per quintal. This year it became 2300. Beyond that, state government of Mr. Mohan Maji has given additional 800 crore rupees per ton. I was just looking after statistics, that means around 5,000 more input assistance. It was never before. In 23-24 financial year, the paddy per quintal rate was 2180 rupees. There was a X amount. That amount with a slight increase of another 100 rupees is there. Beyond that, government of Odisha has given 800 rupees per quintal. That amounts 5,000 crore rupees more to the poor farmer's pocket. It is already there. This happened in the last financial year. Another thing happened. We have promised we'll give per year 10,000 rupees to the women of the state, a particular category of the state, that is poor and underprivileged women. Yesterday only, government of Odisha has completed 1 crore women get 5,000 first installment. That means 5,000 crore rupees. In paddy, they got around 5,000 crore. In the Subhadra Yojana installment 1, they got another 5,000 crore rupees. And tomorrow is auspicious day. Tomorrow, the International Women Day, the women of state will get another 5,000 crore. That means in addition, putting together 15,000 crore additional money will go to Odisha's rural livelihood for the first time. Don't clap. Do some hard work here. What will happen? How it will impact? More 15,000 rupees to around a crore population, women. Farmers are from their family. More than 30, 40, 50 lakhs family will be benefited with additional 15,000 crore of rupees. The economists, you all have taught and you all have been learning this thing. In the circular economy, in the trickle-down impact, if a poor man is getting 1 rupees, he is making it 5 rupees. By exchanging hands, by going to market, by purchasing new things, by spending on aspirational area, it is making business of 5 rupees. 1 rupees capital is making business of 5 rupees. That means this year only there are 15,000 crore rupees. It is a potential to create a business ecosystem of 45,000 crore. Some years back, my state's budget was not that size. Today, my 2 scheme, this is happening, this already happened. This is not a promise. This happened, but what will be its social impact? How many of them will go to which area? Will they go to liquor shop? Will they go to medicine, health care? Will they go to new buildings? Will they go to give the aspirational lead of the young member of the family? Will they buy a new digital equipment for study? Will they buy a new 2-wheelers for convenience? How will be their behavior, spending behavior? That institution like Javier Institute of Management, Javier Institute of Rural Management, Javier Institute of Human Resource Management can only analyze. Then only your character of university will be justified. I have this kind of expectation from you, my friends. You have an open laboratory. You are part of society. You all are here in the mid of the state. Please do some social research, do some findings. Find out the new challenges. Is government in the right track? Advise government properly. put the facts in front of everybody, make it black and white. This is the role of a Dharma Guru. This is the role of a teacher. This is the role of a university. New buildings should create new enthusiasm, also bring new ideas. Universities destined to bring new ideas. I hope Javier's Institute of Management, of its 2 campuses, in future will flourish, will grow, will bring more fortune to our youngsters of the country. Thank you, friends, for inviting me.
Sir, your words have been truly inspiring. We appreciate your reverence towards the state, XIM, and Jesuit education. Thank you for your wonderful keynote address. As a token of our gratitude and respect, we now invite Father Anthony R. Uveri, SJ, Vice Chancellor, XIM University, Bhubaneswar, to felicitate our chief guest, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan. Next, we request the Vice Chancellor to felicitate our guest of honor, Sri Suryabanshi Suraj. Now we request Father Anthony R. Uveri to kindly present the tokens of appreciation to Dr. Sasmit Patra, Shri V. Murlidharan, to Dr. Sasmit Patra, Shri Dushmant Kumar Swain, Shri Raghunath Jagdala, Mr. Jose Parankan, and Father S. George S.J. Thank you. We now request Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India, to felicitate our valued vendors whose contributions have made this project possible. Ms. Shailaja Nair, Architect, Designers Forum. Mr. S. Shivaramakrishnan, Managing Director, CCCL. Mr. Subhash Chandra Sahu, Electrical Consultant. Mr. A. Thomas, Project Head, CCCL. Mr. Panchapi Kesan M, Project Manager, CCCL. Mr. Rishikesh Nayak, Proprietor, R39 TradeCon. Ms. Mitali Sinha, Civil Engineer, Designers Forum. Mr. Shubhrajyoti Jaina, Civil Engineer, Designers Forum. Mr. Pritish Ghosh Maulik, Proprietor, KB Sales and Services. Mr. Rakesh Sahu, Deputy Manager, Mitsubishi. Mr. Sanjeev Parida, Road Contractor. Thank you all. As we near the end of this wonderful occasion, I now invite Father S. Anthony Raj, S.J., Registrar, Exime University, Bhubaneswar, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, respected dignitaries of the dais, as we come to the end of this inauguration of our student residence in our Chandrasekharpur campus, it is my privilege and duty to thank. First and foremost, we thank God, Goddess Almighty, who has graced us with abundant blessings to see the light of this day. We thank Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Honorable Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Union Minister of Education, Government of India, for his gracious presence with us. And what strikes us as we look at our own son of the soil is his simplicity and the way he approaches life and the vicissitudes of life as a human person and as someone who is holding this huge responsibility for the Union Government of India. Indeed, we are proud to have you with us in our Exime University. We are also grateful to you for your words of appreciation
words of inspiration and your own expectation, a rightful expectation from the academic community of XIM University. We commit ourselves to live up to your expectations. We thank our guest of honor, Shri Suryabanshi Suraj, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Sports and Culture, Government of Odisha. We thank you for your presence and for your encouragement to our university. We thank Honorable Member of the Parliament, V. Murlidharan ji. You were with us during the Pravasi Bharat Divas and during the celebrations that our state had, and you liked us when you stayed with us, and you have come back to be as a token of appreciation and your wanting to be with us. We thank you for your presence, sir, and your words of inspiration. Thank you, Dr. Sasmit Patra, our very own Dr. Sasmit, Honorable Member of Parliament, for your continued support to us, to our XIM University, and for your presence this day. We thank the two members of our governing board, Sri Dushmant Swai and Jagdala ji, for your presence here. Thank you also, Jose Paryankan, who has come all the way from Mozambique. He just landed, our member of the Board of Governors, for your visionary leadership and your active participation in the governing board. We thank our visionary leader, Father Anthony Aruri. We owe this building, which has come in a very, very short time. We know when we laid the foundation, and with so much of effort, of so many of our workers, it has come up in a record time. It used to come up, the discussion used to come up in our governing board every time. How come? How come it is happening? Because the governing board meetings used to be here in our campus. How come it is growing up so fast? Thank you, Father Anthony Aruri, for your visionary leadership and your commitment to excellence. We also thank our dignitary of the dais, Padma Shri Sudarshan Sahuji, for your presence here with us, and Shri Jukta Prakash Sethi, Katak Sadar MLA, for your presence with us. We thank Father S. George, the director of XLRI, which is going to soon to become a deemed university very soon. We thank you for your presence with us this day. There have been so many people who have worked behind the scenes. You have seen the vendors who came to be felicitated by our chief guest. And there have been so many scores of workers. As we are walking, the chief guest asked the workers who are standing there outside, maybe they are still outside, "You only built this?" Yes. They said, "Yes, we have built this." We thank every one of our workers who have toiled to put up this 16-floor building. The work is still going on. Some internal cleaning up is going on. We thank each one of you vendors. We thank all your workers for your meticulous hard work. We thank our administrative team for making this function a success. Thank you, choir, for your mellifluous rendition, setting the tone for this entire ceremony. Thank you, friends from the media, print and electronic, for continuing to spread the good news that XIM University is. Thank you, volunteers from the School of Communications, for covering this event. And thank you, Suryabanshi, for anchoring this event so very well. Thank you, one and all. If I have missed out, my due apologies, and God bless us all. I have an announcement to make. Immediately after, we will all proceed to the first floor to inaugurate our indoor sports facility. We'll proceed to the first floor to inaugurate the indoor sports facility, and after that, soon after that, the staff and the faculty will have lunch in the Xavier Dining Hall, and the students in their own respective messes. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for those words of appreciation. To conclude this grand event on a patriotic note, let us all rise for the national anthem. Thank you all for being a part of this momentous occasion. We appreciate your presence and support. The audience is requested to remain seated till the dignitaries leave the venue. Thank you.